Yeah. I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. Yo, I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9, man. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been gone for a very long time, and, I've been dealing with some things in my life, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get things in my life in order. And, I had a family member who passed away recently, you know what I'm saying, the stomach cancer. And I'm going to touch on that a little bit in this topic on how it's important to tell someone close to you that you love them. You know what I mean? If it's a family member or, you know what I'm saying, like a close friend, always try to tell people, that are very important to you in your life, that, that you love them, and, and you'll always be there for them, because you just never know when you're going to leave this planet, man. And my cousin passed away, a week ago from stomach cancer, and I had no idea he was really sick. You know what I'm saying? We've been texting, back and forth on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying? And, he told me around, November that his stomach was bothering him. And, he told me that, the elements he was dealing with, being sick. Now, me, he's the type of person that, don't really tell people things. He's the type of person to stay to himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't really go out much or nothing like that. He didn't even really, date much. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of a personal guy, and, funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to miss him, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to miss him, and he was telling me he was having issues. He was sick. He was throwing up blood and stuff like that. When he first told me about his illness, you know what I'm saying, he didn't even tell me he had cancer or anything like that, because he never went to the doctor, man. And guys, it is very, very, very important for you to get your yearly checkups. Just like women, they go out and they get their physicals, and they get, their yearly checkups all year round. When it comes to us guys, we feel like, we don't need to go get checkups. And definitely when you get older, that is something that is very, 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 very important, to get your yearly checkups. You know what I'm saying? And he was the type of person, like most men, we don't like to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to go to the doctor. And that is something that could have possibly cost him his life. He passed away, like I said, like a week ago. And no, more like 2 weeks. I'm sorry, more like 2 weeks ago. And I was devastated, man. I was devastated. This is somebody who I was around with since we grew up from the sandbox, man, like together. You know what I'm saying? I knew this guy for a long, long time. Now, he wasn't really family, but, you grew up with somebody so long, like, the family, his moms, his cousins, they know you, and they bring you into his family like your family. You know what I'm saying? So it was vice versa for me. He was like family, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my boy Jay, man, like, you know what I mean? I remember, Mom Dukes, we had lost contact years ago, and when my mom was alive, she passed away in 2005 of cancer. And I truly believe that, Buffalo, the east side of Buffalo, there's something going on, with with people just dying of a lot of people have passed away, that lived in certain areas of the east side of Buffalo from cancer. And I don't want to make this into an episode of conspiracy theory and, the government, this, that, and the third. I don't know, but it's kind of strange that, I've had my mom's, she passed away from cancer, breast cancer, in 2005, April 17th. 7:30 p.m., you know what I'm saying, of breast cancer. And it was a rare type of cancer that she passed away from. And, she found out she had cancer 1 month, and then like a month and a half later, she was gone. And the same thing with my cousin. Like, he had stomach cancer and it spread. My aunt, she told me that it spread through his kidneys and his liver. And when he finally went to the hospital, actually they had to drag him to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And, when they took him to the hospital, my boy Jay took him to the hospital, there was nothing the doctors can do, man. You know what I'm saying? It was too late. Like, the cancer spread all through his body. And again, this is the importance of men going to get your routine, your physicals done. You know what I'm saying? Getting your prostate checked, getting your everything checked. You know what I'm saying? Getting your physicals done, all that stuff, man. Getting your heart checked, getting your blood pressure checked. You should have certain things at your house, like, the what do you call it? The blood pressure, to take your blood pressure and all these type of things, basic stuff to keep your health in check, and with the brothers, the melanated brothers, we have a thing with high blood pressure. A lot of melanated brothers die from stomach cancer too, as well. And prostate cancer. Yeah, that's another big one too in the community, is prostate cancer. And I just been dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Had to get my mind right off of that. And, that kind of messed me up for like I will say a week. I try not to let things like that bother me, because it's just a part of life. But, when you texting somebody and you don't know how truly sick they are, and then you get a call from one of their family members, one of the family members called me, and I'm like, when I found out, I'm like, why is Kiara, why is she calling me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking in my head, like, yo, did Jay finally go to the hospital and because I was telling them, ever since November to get his butt to the hospital, because he said he was throwing up blood, and then he said he was also passing blood in his stool. So I was like, yo, Jay, man, you need to go get checked to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It might be something serious. You never know. It might not be something serious. And in the beginning, I was playing around with him, saying that, oh, yo, you must have caught that COVID. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, cuz, don't say that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But coming to find out, his cousin called me and was like, I'm sorry to tell you that, Jay is no longer with us. And I couldn't believe it, man. That was my dog, man. You know what I mean? That was my dog. Like, I known him for a long time, man. Like I said, we grew up from the sandbox together, Him and my sister went to the same school, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, to have my dog not here no more, and he died so young, man. We're the same age. He might be a year older, possibly, but, we're around the same age. I'm 45. He might have been 46. And they died so young, man. They died so young, you know what I'm saying? They died so young. And, I've been dealing with that, just life stuff, But I just want to say to the guys, before I get this podcast episode rolling, just to get your health checked out, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to go to the hospital and see what's going on with inside you, because a lot of times you can look healthy, but on the inside you're just all messed up. And at least go to the hospital and see what's going on, and let a doctor tell you what's going on inside your body. You know what I'm saying? The importance of gut health, man. People don't understand the importance of having a healthy gut. And we're going to talk about that in this episode. You know what I'm saying? Maybe touch on some more stuff, but the importance of having a healthy gut. It is very vital to your life to keep your gut healthy and moving smoothly and clean. All throughout the year, you put in food each and every day, heavy foods, meats. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of things to our body that is not healthy, and people don't understand the importance of having a healthy gut. And I'm going to touch on that today in this episode. The importance of having a healthy gut. Your gut is the center of your immune system. Let me say that again. Your gut is the center of your immune system. If you don't have a healthy gut, all types of things happen to you health-wise. Now, I also want to make a disclaimer that I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. If you're seeking medical help, go seek a physician, a doctor, or some type of physician that can seek you with some type of medical help. I am just here to share with you on my journey of things I've learned over the years and my travels in life, you know what I'm saying, and information. I'm just passing on information. Yes, your gut is the center of your immune system, the center of your health. If you don't have a healthy gut, you will always be sick. You will always be overweight. You will always have some type of element going on in your body. And the importance of, having a healthy gut is very crucial to your health. Like, people think that, just because a person eats healthy, you know what I'm saying, and goes to the gym and works out, that they're healthy. Sometimes you're still not healthy because your gut is off balance, you know what I'm saying? And you have to do things in order to keep your gut balanced. Like, for instance, you have to fast. Fasting is very important for the gut. People think that fasting is not something that is important to your health, but it's very important. Fasting, when you fast, you reset your digestive system. Now, you got to look at your body and how it operates. You got to look at it the same as a automobile and a engine. You know what I mean? If you put a lot of junk in your engine, if you don't give it the tune-ups, like an oil change, like a tire rotation, all the basic tune-ups and things that you need in order for your car to run, for a long time, and it won't break down as fast. These are the things you have to do to your body as well. You have to fast on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? You have to drink plenty of clean water. You have to get the proper amount of minerals, you know what I'm saying, into your body in order for your body to function properly, like magnesium and zinc. People don't understand the importance of magnesium and zinc. They think it's just some type of multivitamin type thing, and people don't understand the importance of zinc, especially the importance of zinc for men. Zinc. The importance of zinc for men is to help produce testosterone in men. It is also to help increase sperm volume as well. You know what I mean? By supplementing with zinc. It also helps with healing wounds, on the skin. All types of things, your immune system. Like, zinc is very, very important. Magnesium is another one. Very important mineral that people don't really take any type of importance to. Magnesium is another one. It's good for the digestive system. It's good for your nervous system, supplementing with magnesium. And then, of course, if you eat the natural, if you get magnesium from natural things, like bananas and, avocados, got magnesium in it, and pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, you know what I'm saying? These things have magnesium in it. You know what I mean? Natural amounts of magnesium in it. Seaweed is another one that has magnesium and zinc. Sea moss has all the minerals It has 92 minerals, I think, I believe, that your body needs in order to function. Sea moss is another thing that you can use to get all your minerals in. So many, you know what I'm saying? So many. And, a lot of times when people have what they call diseases and illnesses, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's because of a lack of a mineral that your body is lacking, and your body has to what's the word I'm looking for? Has to make up for that lack of that mineral. It was another word I was looking for, but it has to make up for that lack of mineral that you're lacking. You know what I'm saying? Another vitamin that's very important, B12. B12 is another vitamin that's very important. So many minerals, and copper is another one that's very important. You know what I'm saying? All these things, are very, very important to the body, and your gut health is very, very important. So I want to go into things you can do to have a healthy gut. So the first thing you can do is to lower your stress. That's the number one thing you can do, is lowering your stress levels. You know what I'm saying? Getting those stress levels down. Meditating is another one to get a good, not only a good healthy gut, but just an overall sense of being within your body is, meditation. That's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Meditation. You know what I'm saying? The next one is, like I say, fasting. Fasting. People don't understand the power of fasting, man. And the most I ever fast was probably 4 days. I'm into health stuff, minerals, vitamins, herbs, stuff like that. I watch a lot of Dick Gregory interviews, and Dick Gregory actually fasted for 30 days on just water. Now, just imagine the mental capacity or the mental strength you have to fast for 30 days, you guys. To fast for 30 days, man. Like, that's not no little feat. You know what I'm saying? Fasting for a week is difficult if you're used to what everybody's been used to, which is, eating 2-3 meals a day. You know what I'm saying? The whole paradigm that they have, given people, the whole paradigm of, the whole, eat 3 meals a day, eating all this food. As a group of people in America, we overeat. Let's just get down to it right then and there. We overeat. We eat way too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just, everything is so accessible here in America. You can get a burger at 24 hours a day. You can go grocery shopping 24 hours a day. Everything is just right here now at your fingertips here in America. And that's probably why a lot of people won't venture out to other countries and travel to other countries, because it's not like that in a lot of countries, A lot of countries, like other countries, you know what I'm saying, in Africa and stuff like that, it's more of a slower pace. Like, we're so used to America getting things fast, and now when you go out to eat, your food comes out in 5 minutes. Sometime, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes your food comes out in 5 minutes, and we're so used to having things fast now and right now, and having so many varieties, and you'll be surprised on how much of a variety you have here in America. Like, you can get anything here and now, and when you go to other countries, there's not many variety when you go to other countries. And that's why I think a lot of people are so afraid to venture out into other countries. You know what I'm saying? I would love to live in another country, have a citizenship in another country as well. In America, you can have dual citizenship. I would love to get another citizenship in another country and just experience another country, but that's the That's the problem here in America. People become glutton. There's just so much variety. Just service at your fingertips. Like I said, you can get a burger, fries, 24 hours a day, and yeah, that might be cool if you're on the road, if you're going on a road trip and you need something to eat. You know what I'm saying? That may be cool, but I think having things 24 hours a day like they are right now, and everybody's stuck to the internet and TV. Nobody's getting out and being active anymore. When I was growing up, we were outside all day long. You know what I'm saying? From sun up to sundown, playing football, playing basketball, all over the place. We didn't want to be in the house when I was coming up. You always seen a bunch of kids playing in the street. Being active. A lot of kids, when I was in high school, joined the football team, joined the basketball team, the baseball team, like kids were active when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? And I just see like kids, it's not a lot of kids outside playing anymore. Like everybody's glued to their phone, their tablet, and it's making people here in America obese, and on top of the stress of working 2 jobs, at one time, you can work 1 job and that was good enough to feed everybody in the house. Now, not only do you have, if you have both parents in your home, both of them working 2 jobs and they're never home. And, a lot of times they don't have time to make a home cooked meal. And, that can put weight onto you as well. Just look at all the detectives, detectives work around the clock. Once something happens in their district or something like that, they have to be on call, and they have to, a murder happened or a kidnapping happens, they have to be on call. They really don't get no days off. They really don't have time to cook a healthy meal for themselves. And you see a lot of detectives overweight. They just eating on the go. And they have a great job, but they live an unhealthy lifestyle because of their job. So, things have to change. Again, guys have to take importance to what you put in your body, your gut health. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you can do as well, you can drink. I got a zero filter water filter, and I take another thing that's good for the gut is ginger root, and I'll take some ginger root. I take some cucumbers for the electrolytes, and I take some Himalayan salt, and I mix that together and drink that, and that's really good for your gut health as well, man. What else is good for the gut, man? Sauerkraut is another one. Got that vitamin K in that sauerkraut is another good. Some sauerkraut and what else? Pickles are another thing. You'd be surprised, but pickles are another thing. Fermented foods are good for the gut health because of the bacteria. Yogurt, that's another one. So much you can take in to help you with your, not only your immune system, but your overall gut health and your healthy bacteria. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be getting a lot of cottage cheese. You want to be getting a lot of yogurt. You want to be getting a lot of making things, smoothies with ginger root, fresh ginger root. So many things, man. And I wanted to make a point to make this podcast episode to hopefully help somebody that's going through something right now health wise, and they believe there's no hope. And get out, and you gotta get out in that sun, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that vitamin D, man. Gotta get out in that sun, man. You know what I'm saying? Vitamin D is very, very crucial to everybody. Did you know that I was looking somewhere that was it 80% or 90% of the population of America is vitamin D deficient? Yeah, that's real. Like 90%, 80% or 90% of the population of people in America are vitamin D deficient. So I'm just going to tell you guys, you have to supplement with these things. Magnesium, vitamin D. I take 10,000 IUs of vitamin D a day. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that I'm deficient of vitamin D, coming from, you know what I'm saying, an area like Buffalo, New York, you know what I mean, that, you know, more than half of the year is cold and snowing. So areas like that, definitely you're vitamin D deficient. I'm not sure about areas like California where it's nice all year round, but if you have 4 seasons, yeah, you're probably vitamin D deficient. That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you guys got to take care of your gut health, man. It's very, very important. Definitely you want to, you know, start to take steps, you know what I'm saying? Learn about your gut, how it works. You got to, you know, if you eat a heavy meat diet, you know, pork and chicken and beef and all these animals, you know what I'm saying? You have to clean that stuff out because a lot of these animals are pumped with hormones and things to enhance their weight. So, you know, you're getting cows that are getting feed that has eating garbage feed. They're not eating healthy feed. You know what I'm saying? And pigs, you know, I don't eat pork. You know, that has nothing to do with anything. I just don't eat it. When I used to be a pork eater, I had high blood pressure. I was overweight. And I was almost in the risk of having probably a heart attack or a stroke because of my high blood pressure. So you gotta be careful with the pork. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful with all the meats. To be honest with you, you know, I'm more of a seafood guy. I eat a lot of fish. You know what I'm saying? Fish, fruit, vegetables. But when I moved here in Tennessee, I mean, I kind of got off my eating the way I should be eating. You know, you move to a new place and, you know, the food is different and food is delicious and it's that home cooked food, you know, and you know, you kind of lose track. But I'm getting back on track now, and I will be continuing this clean eating journey throughout my life because, you know, when you lose somebody close to you that's young, that make you realize, like, you know what, I need to get back on track. You know what I'm saying? Losing my cousin at the age of 46, that's young. That's young, man. And I don't want to go out like that. So I know what I need to do. You know, I've been in this space for a long time of herbs and vitamins. I got books on how the human body works and all that. So, you know, I know what I need to do, and I just need to get back on track. And I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I also want everybody else who's listening to this podcast episode to think about what I'm saying. Think about your health. You know, your family needs you. Your kids need you. And don't let food take your life over. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it take your life over, because it will. You know, especially with the sweets and the desserts and the sugars. And, you know, do you know that the number one drug that everybody here in America is addicted to, the number one drug, and you might think it's coke or it's crack. Everyone is addicted to it, and everyone can't help but eat it because everybody in some kind of way is attached to it. And it's not crack, it's not cocaine, it's not heroin. It's none of these things. Do you know what the number one drug is that everybody's addicted to? I mean, everybody. It's sugar, white sugar. It's the number one drug everyone is addicted to. That's crazy, right? You know? So with that being said, man, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. You know what I mean? If you can, please, if you listen to this podcast, please share it with family and friends. Just please share this podcast and get the word out, you know what I'm saying, about the importance of having a healthy gut. And, you know, RIP to my cousin, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be missed, bro. I know you looking over me in heaven with Mom Dukes, and you looking over me, you and Mom Dukes, man. And man, just take care of yourself, man. But I like to thank everybody for tuning in. I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9, and I just want to say peace and love to everybody. And I'm getting back on track with the podcast. So tune in for the next podcast episode coming real soon. Take care. Peace and love to everybody. One love.